welcome new Era Wrestling owner James Phillips and the Dynasty Dawson Kim Brown, the Narrative!
Obviously, there's a few people in this gym that recognize greatness. And you know who the number one person in this gym that recognizes greatness? James effing Phillips. That's who recognizes greatness. Everybody wants to know why did it happen last month? Why did James Phillips have Justin McKenzie? It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal with Justin. This is only business. But what business owner would want a misfit as their champion? Who wants a misfit, a loser, to be the face of the company when you could have a face of the company that looks like this? When you can have the face of the company that's cut up like that. All you do. I'm sitting on commentary month after month, and all you do is you blame me when you're a good guy or when you're a bad guy, whoever it is that you like. When they lose or when something bad happens to them, you turn around and you look at me and you say, James, do something about it. Well, I'm tired of doing something about it. I'm going to do something about me. I've been on the sideline for 2 years now. This was James Phillips' show. I was the ringmaster. And then what happened is, I'm going to die 38 times. I'm going to lose a leg. And you guys, you did have my back. I'll be the first to admit to say that every person around this ring, you had my back. But as soon as I walked back in this place, You don't have my back anymore. Everything that happens is my fault. Well, you know what? If I'm going to get blamed for everything, then I'm going to be the person that takes it by the balls and makes sure that what happens here because I want it to happen here, not because you guys. You guys want a happy ending? You guys want to be the guys that tell the story? Well, you know what? You can cheer, you can boo for me, you can cheer, you can boo for anybody else in this building. I'm happy because you already paid your money to walk in that door. This is a business. And so you can cheer. He is the money right here. And you can cheer or you can boo. Or I'll tell you what, you can walk out the door if you don't like it. But you know what? You'll be back here next month because you want to see what happens. And now it's us. We're the ones who tell the story. We're the ones who write the narrative. It's not you guys. It's us. We'll tell you how to behave. You don't tell us how to behave. Dawson, here you go.
He said it. Yeah. He can't wait. This is our time. This is our time.
You're listening to the Spirit Filled for Your Life, because it is.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is for the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers, accompanied by the Princess of Passion, Stella Randy, Dante Darko, and the Prince of Passion,
Well, here we go. Boiling Point on Smooth. Please, I'm joined by a familiar voice in Greg Dotson here tonight on commentary. Be an interesting start considering who's about to come to the ring right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I recognize this music.
Yeah, y'all had a little conflict here recently. Oh, little boy. Wow.
I don't know why Samuel's staring at me. He's got a tag team title match. He needs to concern himself with. You know something, Smooth? Those tag team titles, they sure look nice right now, but you know what, they look a lot better.
Sure, you're going to tell me.
When they was on my show.
I don't know about that.
But this should be a great match. The Dark Passion Assassins versus the Draw.
The Draw have definitely proven themselves to be one of the better tag teams in Alabama, really, over
And
the last
their
several months.
opponents, accompanied by Sublime Jasper Reed, Mark Felix, Samuel Dodson, and the Playmaker Win Bradley. They are the new Era Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Draw!
You don't have to like them, and most people don't, but you can't deny their success. I won't take anything away from them.
Well, it seemed like you might be a little jealous of it.
What am I jealous for?
I mean, you showed up to try to take the title from them last month, so it's going to make for an interesting family dinner, I think.
Did you hear what I told Chloe backstage? I'm ready for all of it.
Okay.
The fact that Miles O'Neill and this is a tag team title, it's a coincidence.
It's a weird place to start. I mean, you're a heck of a singles wrestler. You're going to went after the title, the open title.
But if you notice that James Phillips hadn't exactly had me around very much.
That's true.
So Mr. Olsen didn't fit anybody. That was my way.
Well, it seemed like James had his thinking had been a little clouded until recently. I think he's finally on the right track.
Now everybody saying we haven't seen for years the real James Phillips has shown his
He's been trying to bury it like it didn't exist, I think. But we all know, people have been around. He's capable of some dastardly deeds. And here we go. First match underway, and Win Brantley might be unconscious.
We might have tag team champions.
We can't have that. That was a cheap shot, I think. Had no chance to see that coming.
On the jaw.
Yeah, but he made another guy slap him. You can't expect that.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't think Dante's going to have too much dark passion later tonight.
Might be a quick one the other way. No, 2 count only. The Playmaker was trying to take her home early.
I don't think either team's going to win this in the first inning.
If any team, it's going to be the Draw. You see Stella out there fanning her client, trying to get him back into this thing.
Andrew's got to get out of there.
Yeah, that's the Draw being smart here, keeping them in their neighborhood, not allowing the tag. But up until this point, Darko wasn't really in any position to be tagged. So I'm not sure it would have mattered. They was stopping a mud hole. That's very true. A la Chuck Taylor there, as Samuel Dodson does the stomps across the ring.
As you can tell, Samuel and Chuck Taylor, they're both going in his head.
Chuck Taylor, one of my favorite professional wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Edgy gets paying off right here. Why didn't I get that kind of treatment? I should have got that kind of treatment when I came back last week.
Should have hired Stella. Using all 4 seconds to
Hey,
take
wait, come on,
advantage.
Jasper Reed over here choking Mitchell.
Hey, sometimes you're in the wrong area, bad things happen.
Wearing that kind of vest, Jasper Reed's always in the wrong area.
That looks like your boots. I know you can't be criticizing. That looks like your style.
I would never wear something like that.
It matched your boots up
Are
there.
a tribute to the legendary Butcher Brothers. You cannot compare my furry boots to that shag carpet he's wearing on his back.
That's high dollar stuff, though. Right.
Well, any event, Nedrick my knees to get over and tag Dante Darko because he even in bad way. Oh! Impaler DDT, I'd have went for the pin.
Yeah, that might have been it. You know, sometimes cats like to play with their food, and I think we might be seeing a little of that right here. Almost a second rope Alabama jam there. 2 count only. A referee known as Zach trying to keep control of this thing.
When the ball's involved, it's easy for a referee to lose control.
You got 2 tag teams out here along with a second for either of them, so 6 people involved total. That's a lot to keep under control. Bradley well in control here. Trying to make it tough for Ichiban to breathe. Fight back.
He's back on his feet, getting some separation. He didn't
Trying
make
to-
the tag. Oh,
He asked the crowd if he should tag, which I think is where he made a mistake. Charges in. Ooh. Eats the boot. And Dotson gets one as well. Nobody home
yeah,
and
he
in.
deserved that one.
And here comes Dante.
Forearm smash. One for Samuel. Oh, a double sledge for Wayne Brantley. One for Samuel.
It's all you can eat forearms tonight. Atomic drop. Ducks under. Gets him in the
Full Nelson, we're going for the. Oh, what is this?
Oh! Double Laryngitis crusher.
Now, what's Jasper Reed doing up there?
He's seen enough of this.
He's
Oh! That looked like he kicked him lower than the breadbasket to me. It might have ruined Jasper's weekend plans.
He probably didn't have any plans anyway.
Oh, come on. He has to beat women away with a stick.
That's why they named their titles after women, because they never had them.
That
Oh,
is
what? Set.
innuendo at best. Uh-oh. Samuel looks like he might have hurt himself here. I know that's, you got to be concerned despite you trying to take his title from him.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Worked perfectly. Played a little possum. Dropped some cover. And that'll do it.
Making fun of, having a little fun at my expense because of, you know, my Kichi Mudo like moves did go out on me last show. Fine.
Maybe they were making an accusation. Maybe they don't believe that your knee was injured.
Well, the draw still the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
And yet another feather in the cap for the Draw, who have done nothing but win as of late.
But, you know, you got to give them credit though. Strong showing to the Dark Passion Dispatcher. That could have easily went the other way.
Excellent showing again for the Tag Team Champions. Taking their time to celebrate the adulation of these fans, the few that are smart enough to know who to cheer for.
Manuel asking if I like what I see.
I do.
You know what, I do like what I see. I see those tag team titles. And you know, when I was the American Brawlers, I held those tag team titles. Sometimes I had a partner, sometimes I didn't, depending on how he showed up that night.
You're definitely a jack of all trades. You don't seem like the same old Greg I remember, though.
Hey, look, everything changes, okay? I mean, if you don't evolve, you die, right?
That's what some people
And
think.
I don't, OGDs are hard to kill. That's why I'm still here.
Have a little huddle here.
Like them or not,
They're probably three of the most improved wrestlers I've seen in my time here at New Era Wrestling, from the beginning to now. Operating as a well-oiled machine at this point. This old woman down here giving Jasper the business.
And that's probably the closest he's been to her.
And if that's the woman, then I'd stay away too. She told me a few shows back nobody's ever called her a woman before. There might have been a lady.
Jasper Reed is the only Playboy I know that's back there.
I don't know about that. So I think he has plenty of attention. Going straight into match number 2, it appears. Jasper asking where Joe Wood was, and apparently he's about to find out.
It's been a while since I've seen Joe Wood.
I mean, besides last week when you were tagging with him? Or?
I have never teamed with Joe Wood in my life. I teamed up with Mr. Old School and the Blue Tyrant the last show.
Joe Wood and Mike Jackson. That's who you teamed with. We all
Mr.
know.
Old School and the Blue Tyrant.
Good Lord. I thought I was done with this when James was not here. Still got to go through this whole rigmarole. Joe Wood barely touching the fans, and I can't say I blame him. I wouldn't want to touch him either.
Well, I mean, it is flu season. He's trying to take care of himself.
I think he's taking his time because he knows what's waiting for him in that ring. Jasper Reed about to uncork on him. He's got him some fancy cotton stuff. I will give him that.
I will say this, though. I'm glad that Joe Wood quit trying to make the whole Parmesan Jasper Reed thing stick.
Is that a cult? Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Parmesan thing. Joe got that cheese.
He'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen. Tip your waitresses.
Hey, Paris, Alabama,
Here we go.
Joe Wood.
Jasper Reed should be able to make easy work of this one, I think. Gotta wonder where Joe's head's at after what happened to him last month between him and Alexander Lincoln.
Well, there's five. I'm sure it's been a month. I'm sure they patched things.
Did you patch things up with Sadie?
What is it to patch up?
Okay.
He's just trying to get my attention.
Okay.
He's always looked up to me. I'm going to let him do his thing.
I see what, I mean, I can appreciate why he would look up to you. I think he might have betrayed that, but that's my opinion.
Like I said, that was my way back into the company. And it's for the tag team titles. It's just a publicity.
It's a corporate overload stuff. I don't know if I buy that. Oh! He just throws Jasper Reed like he's a rag doll.
Doing his best to separate Jasper's head from his shoulders.
That's uncalled for. Nobody likes to show off. Jasper, one of the more intelligent people here in New Era Wrestling. Really working on his technician, his mat work. He went to Josh Barnett Bloodsport. I feel like he'll likely be making his debut there soon. One of the best technical fighters on earth. Come on, Jasper.
You said Jasper Reed is the smartest pitcher in the race.
That's true.
I believe you need to go and have one of those competency tests done if you believe that.
I can pick out an elephant. I did the best ever on those tests. Joe well in control here, and this is not going the way Jasper had hoped so far. Fighting out. Pushes him in the Joe gonna help him.
Reed's hoping to have the same success as far as Paul looks. Of course.
Discus forearm there.
Samuel had to get involved.
So you got to take your opportunities where you can get them, just like you said earlier.
just to get all the arm back.
I think he knows a few more than that. He probably knows 2,000 holds.
Hey, I'll give him credit. He just put Joe Wood right back to his knees.
Yeah. And now to his belly. He could be the next Mike Quackenbush.
I might not like him. A lot of people don't. I don't. But you can't take away the fact that Jasper Reed is 1/3 of the New Era Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Yes.
And as a
control here.
former champion myself, you can't be a slouch and carry Joe everywhere.
That's absolutely true. And that's why I say he's one of the smarter ones here. The strategy involved with the draw, top notch. They've been able to come out on top for months now, and you got to be intelligent to do that.
Well, you notice one of their top strategies is to get under their opponent's skin.
They're good at it.
They are very good at it. I won't take it away from them.
Really just dissecting Joe Wood piece by piece here.
As you can see, they're also getting people with their left.
Gonna let him get back up? That ain't a very good strategy. That's not what you call smart.
I would let them get back up unless they want to take their head off the Hellfire.
Different strokes for different folks. Going right back to the arm is Jasper. What's he trying here? Backing into the turnbuckle.
You know, I thought he was going to try for Olsen.
I thought he was too. As much as they've had to deal with Mike Jackson.
Win Brantley getting involved.
Trying to help him pop that shoulder back into place. Win Brantley, a heck of a guy. He's a philanthropist, basically. Wait! Oh. Come on! Win, look! What is that? Oh! And he uses that right arm for the lariat. Doesn't seem to be hurting him too much. Up and down. Doesn't go for the cover here. Brantley up to the apron.
See, that's one thing I don't understand. If you've got a champion down, why not go for the cover? You know, I asked the same thing about Andrew Usabon in the opening match.
Dotson in the ring now. Oh! Shattered his dreams of winning tonight. Gonna roll him over. What a great night. This has been a great start so far. The draw is showing why they are the draw here in New Era Wrestling.
2 for 2 on the night for the draw.
I wouldn't be surprised if half the crowd doesn't go home now. Seen the best part of the show.
All of them look at that. All 3 of them taking turns. Posing over Joe, and now they're won.
There's stomping him.
Stomping a mud hole.
That's retribution for last month when he showed up against the rules in that match.
Boy,
Put him in a Rings of Saturn.
I'll say a modified Rings of Saturn. Oh, wait, here goes Lincoln.
Showing off the moves he learned at Bloodsport.
Lincoln ain't in too big a hurry to help his brother, is he?
Well, you saw what he did to him last month. He might come out here and punch him again. You can't trust a state man. I think we can agree on that. Once a state man, always.
But, I mean, evidently Lincoln's presence was enough to send the draw running for the heels, or walking for the heels.
We'll see what happens here. I think Joe owes him a receipt.
A little shoulder check there.
Yeah, he didn't have nothing for him, and justifiably so, after the way he acted last month.
Like I said, brother should.
Oh, Lincoln's going to talk to him about it now, I guess.
So, if you did notice, I was not booked to wrestle tonight, but I did come dressed for work. And when I got back here in January, started off with a bang, and it really hadn't been my year since then. So I decided that I'm going to start over tonight. So if there's anybody back there, I'm issuing an open challenge, one-on-one with the Alpha right now.
You can go out there right now. I'll hold it down. Of course, I guess you ain't your gears. You should wear them clothes and boots for commentary. Looks like we have a taker. I like this guy. Stephen Palazzi.
I didn't recognize him. He didn't come out of the audience.
All right. No. Big Wayne. First of all, hi. Been waiting a long time to come and
How
see
polite.
you. Hi, Dora.
Hello, Stephen. I'll do
And
it.
second, you don't have a guy tonight. I don't have a guy tonight. And everybody knows I'm the biggest fly-in around here, aren't I? So, yeah, what they're doing. So let me hear it, parents. Let me throw a concept at you. Alexander Lincoln, Big Link himself, Stephen Pelosi, Caesar himself. 101, right here, right now. Woo! Oh, I'll show you guys the song. I'll show you guys.
David Malone stepping up to the challenge.
Yeah, quite a big piece to bite off here.
Hey, what better way though to make a name for yourself?
Absolutely.
Step up to a former New Era Wrestling Openweight champion.
A win here would be huge. Definitely move him up the list in contending for the New Era Open Championship.
Absolutely.
And what a loss would do to Lincoln here. He's already spiraling. I don't know what happened. Ooh, he's just landing them shots right to the breadbasket until he got thrown.
Yeah, it didn't seem to have a whole lot of effect.
You got to get him loosened up there in the solar plexus.
Lincoln can take some punches. He's a tough guy.
He is.
Remember, I think he might have this.
Well, that's true. He is still here. I do not remember when he hung out. Might have been before my time.
It's in the audience.
Got that waist lock.
I just don't see Pelosi taking Lincoln over the
Oh,
might want to rethink that strategy.
well, you got to give him some grace here. He didn't know he was wrestling Lincoln until 3 minutes ago. Back elbow in the corner. And this might be one of the more aggressive versions of Lincoln we've ever seen as well. You definitely feel the urgency.
That's a good thing. You've got to have some urgency. You've got to have some aggressive to be successful in this business.
Coast to coast with the clothesline, and absolutely. You have to have an almost insane confidence that you are the best.
You can tell that Lincoln's been studying this big man. He started off with some Kevin Nash-like elbows in the corner. Followed that up with a big axe bomber in the corner like that. Then the big fader drive.
The clotheslines. I say Lincoln knows more wrestling moves than Kevin Nash at least.
You don't remember the footage on TNA when Kevin Nash did that 636?
Oh, yeah. The footage, quote unquote. Lincoln, again, look, some aggression that we really haven't seen him have much, if ever. Shot in the midsection. He was going to club him in the back there, but he fell down before he could.
Stephen Pelosi may be rethinking accepting this challenge. It's too late now.
Yeah, it has not gone his way thus far. This is one of those opportunities, win or lose, you can make a name for yourself.
German suplex earlier. He went with the gut shots earlier.
Lincoln breaks the count.
If I was Stephen Pelosi, what I would do, chop the legs out from under the big man.
That would be the way to go, but I don't think he's that way. Oh, he's got a child holding him. That's abuse. I'm going to call the DHR.
Well, it's crowd interaction now.
You're boiling point.
Referee does need to get Lincoln inside. I mean, they've been out there for a good minute.
Pelosi getting time to recuperate. Smart move.
What did I say? Go for the leads.
Right. And he gave him the opportunity to catch his breath and finally think for a second there.
He's talking about aggression. You gotta mention Pelosi. A lot of aggression, a lot of urgency.
Going after those hamstrings, which are usually a weak point on a big man. Check the referee right there to make sure his shoulders are not on the mat. Really close.
Pelosi was in the ring saying that Lincoln gave up and the referee didn't take his word.
I don't know why he wouldn't. That wouldn't surprise me at all for Lincoln to see that there. And wow, he takes down the big man with ease. Pelosi looking like a predator stalking his prey.
Now you got to go with Lincoln. Second guessing having an open challenge.
Yeah, it definitely has turned on him from where we were just a few moments ago.
I mean, I got it. 2026
Yeah,
want to do something to turn it around, but
I think it started going downhill in 2025, if we're being honest. Definitely would be an enormous victory for Stephen here if he can notch this upset.
I think all of the Indiana wrestling fans will agree. The downturn in Lincoln's fortune is the reemergence of Dawson Cameron.
That's more or less accurate.
Lincoln went for the suplex and the knee came out.
He may be in trouble here. Neckbreaker. Cover. Doesn't hook
You're
the
not
leg.
going to win that way.
He's pointing at the cameraman and only gets a 1 count.
Don't worry about the cameraman. Don't worry about the people.
He's trying to get that photo op.
If you got a former champion down like that, you got to hook the leg.
I believe yesterday was the anniversary of the first ever 5-second pose. So he's kind of neat that he would pull that out there.
You don't need to worry about a 5-second pose. You need to worry about a 3
That's absolutely true.
You can pose after you get the 3
I agree. Especially a match of this magnitude for Pelosi. Signaling for the end here.
Going for a shot at Wizard.
Oh! Leg holding up so far. Spins out of it. Ducks one. Oh! Spin out.
Thunderbomb.
2 count only. I thought that might have been it, Dawson.
I think when he stacked him up, though, he had him stacked up with him too like it allowed.
Hard to get the web around. Oh! Low clothesline there. That one catches him higher. Scoops him
Right
up.
across the sternum.
And able to get out again. Goes back after the leg, I believe. Throws him off the ropes. That'll do it. Lincoln's Law for the victory.
The Alpha, Alexander Lincoln!
Let's see if that is the upswing and momentum that Lincoln's looking for.
Maybe, but again, you know, this is one of those matches where Lincoln had everything to lose. And he might lose more right here. Oh! Your brother Samuel there, number 1 on the attack as well.
What a great vertical leap, though. Lincoln's what, 6'7", standing on the second rope?
He didn't get that from you, did he?
No, I'll give him credit. Samuel is a much better natural athlete
Uh-oh.
than I am.
Joe Wood coming out here. He has no business getting back involved.
You notice he didn't,
It's a good job, man.
he didn't take his time.
Stephen came up just close, just short here. Now we got the Wood brother. Well, It would have been. Next month.
Next time, but hey, next time, remember, if you go over Muto, don't over Muto.
Meanwhile, in the ring, a double team maneuver between the brothers here. Jasper back to his feet, and he's going to go 1-on-2.
Yeah. Do you still think he's the most intelligent guy in wrestling?
And sometimes your anger overtakes your brain. I know you've been there. Oh, yeah.
Now, there's some intelligence. Get the heck out of Dodge.
Live to fight another day. This ain't a match. The titles aren't on the line. They just need to get out of here. Giving this crowd free action they don't deserve. So at this point, the brothers are at least in the ring together. That's not right.
There'll be a little foreshadowing. They might not be on the same page, but it looks like they're on their way there.
Oh, listen to these morons.
This brother team could be a formidable challenge for the club.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they can stay on the same page long enough to make it happen.
Hey, and you know Lincoln's held those tag team titles before.
He has. Oh, God. How disgusting. Joe Wood just going to cower and take that from his brother.
I wouldn't know what it feels like to hug my brother like that.
That says a lot about you, Greg. You're the older brother. You should be the one that instills those values. Need to make sure Chloe or the referee or somebody gets these belts back to who they belong to.
They can just drop the belts off right here.
I don't think so.
You know, like I said, I've never teamed with Joe Wood before, but I would team up with Joe Wood or Lincoln. I don't have to like somebody to win the tag team title with somebody.
Y'all looked good together last month.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
With Mr. Old School and the Blue Tyrant.
You and the blue whatever, y'all look good together. Look at that. Blatant disrespect for this company by doing that. All right, now we're going to head to an intermission, and we'll be back with more New Era Wrestling action right after this.
But before you even get started, I have something to say. This thing with you and Cam, Last month was the final straw. It's went on long enough and I'm over it. And you should get over it too. Because if you don't, one of you are going to end up killing each other. So be done with it.
See, Amy, that's where I disagree with you. This wound needs to fester a little bit longer. Because, you know, initially, New Era, I was hurt, right? My best friend turned his back on me. My tag team partner turned his back on me. It's a tale as old as time in pro wrestling, right? And I was hurt. But the thing is with every month that this rolls on, I went from being hurt to pissed off.
$500.
And now it's not about figuring out why. It's not about trying to get my friend back. Now it's about beating my friend till he's a bloody mess in this ring and ripping his arms off, ripping his legs off, like when you used to play with grasshoppers when you were a kid. I want to tear that man apart piece by piece, and I want to leave his corpse in this ring for somebody else to have to clean up. Maybe I'll stuff him and take him back to my house. He'd really bring the room together like a nice rug. That's what I want to do to Cameron Keys. Right? That's what I want to have happen to him. But you know, let's address the elephant in the room. Because you were here last month, the anniversary. I brought blood first. When I hit Cameron Keys with that kendo stick, I split his arm wide open. And you all saw it. And I don't know where New Era gets these referees. I don't know if they're like growing on trees or if they're going to the local haunted chicken house or what they're doing. But he made a bad call. He made a bad call. And then he called the match off because I had a little bit of dry blood on my hand. Well, who knows where that came from? As far as I know, Cameron Keys may have finally started his period. While he's brooding and bleeding and hanging out, twirling the line on his phone, right? I'm in the ring, being the king of the South, making things happen. And the part of it that bothers me so bad is that when I found Cameron Keys, he was nothing. He was a nobody. He ran around with film strips on his pants. He looked ridiculous. And you know, at one point in time, he did actually wear ties. And nobody wanted that. So, Cameron Keys, if it wasn't for Ace Haven, if it wasn't for the modern day Kings, if it wasn't for the chosen ones, Cameron Keys would still be Donnie Primetime's bad boy. I made him. And eventually, I'm going to end him. But you know, Amy, I don't need to be having this conversation with you. And I don't need to be having this conversation with everyone here at New Era. That's you. Make some noise for that. Because if you're not being loud, then those idiots over there think they're relevant. So you have to drown the stupidity out of the building. But what I want to say right now is, Miss Music Lady, if you could be so kind to bring my former best friend out. mode. His music. That's enough of that. They've already had to listen to me drone on forever, so we don't need to watch you stand there and try to be cool, Cam. If there's one thing you've never been, Cam, you've never been cool. You've always been the side accessory of Ace Haven.
You know, Ace, you tried to say a lot of hurtful things to me. And for the average person, that might have gotten under their skin. But you forget who you're dealing with. Or maybe you've forgotten. Maybe you have forgotten who you're dealing with. Because you're right, when you met me, I was nothing. I was nothing. Just a guy out here with a chip on his shoulder that no one cared about. But for the sake of my friend, I walked around for 4 years wearing a crown, pretending to be a king. I wore a shirt pretending that I was chosen. We live in a world, Ace Haven, where kings and queens, that's not real, that doesn't exist. This world only consists of men and monsters. And I gave up my humanity a long time ago. But you're out here and you want to fight me, but you want to do this verbal war, you want to get into an argument with me. It's not so much only about the bloodshed and the violence, is it? It's about getting into each other's heads. It's about getting into their skin and changing who they are as a person and making them act out of character. So you tell me, hero, last month when you were standing over my unconscious body and taking that chair above your head as your former best friend lied there unconscious by your hand and took a free swing anyway, who's the real monster? Who's really wearing the mask?
First off, I've never lied to these people about who I am, Cam. When I came to New Era, everyone in this building hated me. I was the most despised person that New Era Wrestling had ever seen, and I ran this place with an iron fist. And nothing has changed now. They made the decision to cheer me. They made the decision to chant my name. And it's because I've earned everything that I've ever had, Cam. I put in the work, I kicked the asses, and they fell in love with me.
And you stand here with the supposed high ground and try to tell me that these last few years, all this stuff you've earned, all these obstacles you climbed, like you did any of that by yourself. Like you would not have been nothing but the guy that almost died and might have been better off dead had your best friend not had your back for the last 4 years. So I've done nothing. I've amounted to nothing in this place, and I'll never be anything except the guy that kept you alive for the last 5 years.
Speaking of staying alive, when I lifted that chair above my head and swung it at you, my only regret is the fact that you're able to stand here in front of me tonight. So Amy's right, we're gonna end this camp July 11th, we're gonna end it. But we're no more referees making bad calls. Because when I get you in the ring July 11th, I want to put 4 sides of a steel cage around this ring. And it's not going to be pinfall. It's not going to be submission. It's not going to be first blood. It's going to be somebody beats their opponent so bad that they can climb that cage to the other side. They can walk out that door. And just like they're leaving that cage, one of us will walk away from this friendship with their arm raised high, and the other one beaten to a pulp in that ring. That's what I think happens, Cameron Keys. That's what I think happens, friend. What you got? What you got in your bag of tricks tonight, huh? What you got, honey? What you got? Don't you turn your back when I'm talking to you. Don't you walk away from me. You want to walk away from me, Cam? You do it July 11th in the steel cage, and we'll settle this like men.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall.
Y'all ready? Y'all already know what time it is. It's summertime, baby. Let's
I'm I'm a boy, get my gun, put me to the butt. Somebody tell my opponent the bottle of shit up, cause some of them get the beat up all year round. Coming to a city near you, what I know, I set it off in the blaze. Heading to the ring with the kid, bugging out in the clutch. I'm just too hot for the hand.
Introducing first, the team of the Serpent Assassin, Brandon Watley and Dion Summers!
Got a very warm welcome tonight for Brandon Watley and Dion Summers.
This crowd wouldn't know real talent if it smacked him in the face, and I wish Brandon would slap a lot of them in the face, to be honest with you. I'm sure he has to restrain himself. This will be an interesting one. Gotta wonder if Bubba and Stone are on the same page after the ongoings of late. Eliminating Stone from the Resolution Rumble like he did.
Every man for himself. You know that going into it.
Well, I've said as long as I've known Bubba Cagle, you can't trust him. You saw it's the anniversary of when he jumped into that ring on Monday Nitro. Stone Phillips coming out first, going to wait for his partner here. Got to be a prima donna and take his time like always.
It goes to show you that I'm not just picking on my little brother. I can't help but notice that champions title that Stone's carrying on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's a shame. Stole it from Damian Seratone, who we haven't seen since, in fact. And I don't blame him. If I was Damian, I wouldn't come around here either after he was allowed to be taken advantage of like he was.
Damian Seratone, that's another guy, just like myself, that for years talked about the real James Phillips.
It's true. Yeah, James definitely did everything he could on that. But again, he's got his mind right now, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I wish James was out here. I'd like to have a conversation with him about all that.
You notice Stone busted a little move right there.
I did not see that.
Doing his best Bubba Cagle impression.
What do you look old with bad knees or something? Or look at me, I'm the mayor.
And their opponents, the team of the champion of champions, Stone Phillips, and the mayor of wrestling, Harrison's own Mr. 1985, Bubba Cagle!
You know what amazes me? The fact that somebody elected a man that dresses like that as a mayor.
Twice. Before that, he was on the council.
You know, a lot of things have changed since I was regular here in New Wrestling. And I've got to say, the ring announcing definitely looks better than what it's here.
Yeah. I don't think you get the argument on that one. Getting ready to get this match underway. got an interesting dynamic. Not sure how many times Summers and Whiteley have teamed together, but I would imagine it wouldn't take much for it to be more than Bubba and Stone.
Well, they must have some kind of chemistry because, I mean, Brandon Whiteley could have called anybody, and he makes a phone call to be on Summers.
He's going to let him start things off with Bubba here.
I've known Brandon Whiteley for a long time. He's nobody's fool. So.
Now, Brandon Whiteley is one of the more diabolical members of the roster.
He's one of the men that took the tag team titles from me.
Looks like we're going to get Stone in here to start things, maybe. Youth over age.
You can't say age before beauty, you know. So.
Here we go, Summers and Stone squaring off. Oh, Whiteley going to interrupt the proceedings from the get-go.
Stone made the one crucial mistake. Don't turn your back on Brandon Whiteley.
Whiteley just coming in the ring on his own here. Looks like he's, explosive clothesline there from Stone. Oh, showing a fire here. Oh,
Very impressive looking Northern Light suplex from Stone Phillips.
able to bridge it as well, but one count only. And Whiteley's had enough.
Is coming in.
Immediately arm drags him to the canvas. And Stone not been around all that long, but definitely learning quick.
Well, he's out here to prove it. Him winning the championship is not free.
I think he's got some work to do on that. Oh, nice double team maneuver there.
You know, I gave my little brother credit for being a more natural athlete than I've ever been. You got to say the same thing. Stone Phillips is a much better athlete than his dad.
Yes. Of course, I've only known his dad since he lost his leg, so it's not
He didn't
really.
lose much.
Bubba rolls through, able to reverse it now.
Okay, we might make fun of the fashion sense of American wrestling, but he is a wily veteran.
Oh, he's a celebrity now. Looking to make sure the shoulders aren't down. Good job by the referee there. Rolls him over, one count only. Just trying to loosen that grip around the neck.
For a head scissors. Yep.
Doing everything he can here to try to escape this. I think that pin attempt was more of an escape attempt than it was an actual attempt to get the match over or win the match.
He could have been hoping that he got
Gonna push him off the ropes here. Shoulder tackle from Bubba. Hip toss reverse. And Summers goes for the ride. Arm drag. And we're right back to where we started, it appears. Summers able to get back to his feet a lot quicker. This time tag to Phillips.
Phillips and Cable, and I guess they decided on a body part they want to single out. Very nice vertical suplex, but look, rookie mistake. He suplexed him towards his own corner.
That's true. He's definitely not aware of the ring positioning there. Reversal now, Stone off the ropes.
Flapjack. Now, Summers needs to bring in Whiteley.
Going to try to get this thing over with, perhaps. No, going to get him back into his corner. Smart move on Summers.
Now Stone is in no man's land. He needs to get out.
One of the marks of a good tag team, isolating your opponent in your corner.
Absolutely. Cut that ring off.
Going right to the bread basket. Going to make it tough for Stone to be able to keep breathing here. Perhaps crack a rib. Double team maneuver on the way. But as you mentioned, suplexes him towards his own corner cover now. Two, hooks the leg, but only a 2 count.
This is my first exposure to Deion Summers, but he's being impressive so far. Brandon Watley, former openweight champion, former tag team champion. We know his credentials.
Seems to complement Watley's style.
Same with Bubba Cagle, former tag team champion, former openweight.
And we hope to keep it that way.
Stone Phillips, the current champion of champions.
2 count only. Stone able to roll that shoulder up. Now just disrespecting the man. Snaps him over. Summers trying to slow this thing down.
Stone Phillips is going to have to find a way to get out of this headlock. Get back to his corner and tag Bubba.
Good place to keep Stone if there's a moment there. Start to hit those explosive shots when he's on the ground.
Digging shots to the ribs.
Bounces off the far ropes and he gets a clothesline. So close to his partner there, but he ran away from him. 2 count.
Exactly. That's something that he'll learn with experience.
Quick tag back to Brandon Watley.
There's no fast track.
Going right back over that midsection again. Snaps him over. Referee barely gets out of the way. Oh! Didn't get all of it. 2 count only. I think if Watley had connected with that one fully, that might have been it.
I don't know if it was by accident or Stone sensing, but it looked like he kind of dropped out of the way.
Right at the perfect time. Just a grazing blow.
I agree. He's probably got all of that. This match would have been over. But without some intervention from the ring.
They were trying to get these yokels all stirred up.
Knocks a straight hammer fist.
But
Nose.
Stone might have been out on his feet there. Oh! Wow.
That spear nearly cut Watley in half.
I think he put every ounce that he had left in him into that one. Explosive action out of Stone tonight.
But I think he's right though. I think he did throw everything he had in. If you can't make a cover, you can't make a tag.
He's working his way towards the corner here. Watley also.
Watley's moving, so he's not going to get a pin.
Tag up. Bubba gets the tag as well.
Duck under, back elbow.
Corner to corner here. Hits that elbow again.
I thought he was going for a Stinger Splash since it's so close to the anniversary against Nitro debut. Big
Back elbow.
Back elbow.
Bubba Cagle well in control here. Summers in trouble. Watley on the ground on the outside, so he's not there to help him. And Cagle, a house of fire.
Absolutely, getting the people behind him. They love him here in Paris.
Well, they're not very well educated. You know, they don't have a high school. Fireman's carry.
Is that TKO?
No. Summers able to save himself there.
Backstabber.
Because Watley would not have been there to help. He's still on the floor on the outside.
Summers has the super saver.
What's Stone doing over here? The referee's stuck in the middle, trying to take that gun away from him. Oh, he sprayed it in his face. Come on, referee. That should be an immediate disqualification.
Oh. Big time TKO from Bubba Cagle. That's it.
Wow. Well, we had a good run going, but unfortunately, the wrong people won here on this one.
They made that mistake again. They turned their back on Watley. Oh, massive chair shot. to Stone Phillips.
And they're going after, or excuse me, Watley's going after him. Wow. Absolutely ruthless.
Referee trying to break it up. Now he's choking Bubba.
And this feud has been going for months and months, or well over a year now, since before the Watley injury. He's got a lot of frustration to take out on everyone.
Well, I can understand the frustration. He's been out with an injury for a long time.
That's something you're intimately familiar with.
Watley was at the top of his game when he went down, so he's trying to climb back to the top of the mountain.
And obviously still doesn't feel like he's gotten even with Bubba. ML won the match, but it's Brandon Watley who's walking out of here. Oh, and he's going back for more.
Deion Summers going to get his licks in too.
Watley pretty well had him incapacitated, so he picked the bones.
Well, Brandon Watley showing. Right here. Brandon Watley looking for a microphone.
Brandon asking for a microphone.
Bubba Tagle, you think that you suffering pain now? You think you suffering now? You have not tasted a half of what I have in store for you. Next month, Bubba, we will finish this. And we will finish this for good. I challenge you one last time. Me, you, last man standing.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Heavy challenge there.
Bubba Tagle, you will be finished. And you will be finished for good. Welcome to the Circus Land.
There you have it. Next month will be Bubba's last month standing. Because Brandon Watley's going to take him out.
I was going to say, if Brandon Watley has his way, absolutely.
If tonight's any evidence.
You can't count Bubba Tagle out, though. Like I said, he's the longest reigning openweight champion in Euro wrestling history. Asterisk was during the COVID years.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact he is the longest reigning openweight champion in the history of this company. And I've been in the ring with Bubba Tagle many, many times.
Hopefully tonight when we crown a new champion, we can break that streak. Bubba looks pretty beat up here. Struggling to get off the ring apron. Looks like a triage between him and Stone. Might need to take him to a medical facility. They're going to slowly make their way to the back here.
Watley was pounding him like a railroad.
No doubt. Bubba's saying Brandon's going to pay, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if he'll be 100% come next month.
This is the mayor. Brandon can start paying before he ever makes it out of Paris.
But
He can have the speed trap set up.
one of the 3 cops they got
The
out.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a Balls Count Anywhere match. In this match, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, and a pinfall can occur anywhere, inside or outside the ring.
This is going to be crazy. Oh. Looks like we got some special entrance music for Joe tonight. A nod to New Jack here, Natural Born Killers. Not his normal entrance music. I guess that may be a sign of what he plans to do to Brother Azrael.
Introducing first, the man who sold the world, Joe Black!
Joe Black is dangerous enough as it is. If he's going to pay tribute to New Jack,
That can only be a small window into what he's got in store here. And this one could wind up down the street at Paris Town Hall before it's over. And they might fight all the way to Jasper knowing these two.
you might find them down at the Waffle House.
They'd fit right in there.
This match could very well ending in a pile of hash browns in front of them.
I don't think a Waffle House spot will have anything on the violence we're about to see here. These are trained professionals. Brother Azrael, all business, straight to the stairs and goes in.
Well, these are two guys that do not like each other.
That's putting it lightly. Azrael getting rid of all the ring attire before he even steps foot in the ring here. I can't say I blame him.
And his opponent, the Prophet, Brother Azrael!
Getting ready to get this one underway.
This should be one heck of a fight. You got Brother Azrael, former New Era Wrestling Tag Team Champion. Joe Black, a man who has won titles everywhere he's been.
Joe Black, definitely a bright spot on the Southern Indie Wrestling over the last half a decade or better. They're just going back and forth here, mano a mano.
These two guys just slinging low.
It's almost like two heavyweights that decide they're going to go there and slug it out, and the winner, whoever wins, wins. Wow, what a shot.
Right to the top of that. Oh, big kick in the gut.
And you know that's going to have a huge impact. Took Brother Azrael off of his feet. Most people do not do that.
I was just about to say the trick is keeping Brother Azrael off of his feet. But a leg drop like that would definitely do the trick.
Going to try to take advantage of him being immobilized.
Look at him pulling the face and then just face one.
I'll give him a fish hook. No disqualification, they can't stop him. Nice effort from Joe Black.
Brother Azrael's got to get back on his feet. Joe Black is so nasty when he's got you in trouble.
Struggling here, try to pull himself up by the turnbuckle, but Joe Black going to stand on the back of his neck.
Look at the disrespect. Just a paintbrush in the back of the head.
Right back out.
That looks like a bit of fire under hands. Ooh, that was right under the jaw.
And right back off his feet as well. Again, something you don't see many people do to Brother Azrael. Not with one shot anyway.
Joe Black, not the tallest competitor, but I tell you, that is a scary, scary man.
One of the strongest men here in New Era Wrestling out there.
He just showed them great agility too. That's it, talking.
I'll be honest, neither one of these guys are people I want to be on the wrong side. Oh, looking for that pile driver first thing here. And Black able to fight out of it. Had him well scouted there. chops him down like a cherry tree. Oh! Brother Azrael wisely going to roll away to avoid the pinfall attempt there. Normally, normally you can't get pinned on the outside. That's not the case tonight.
I think he's just trying to get him to roll out and try to clear his head. That was a concussive.
Cover on the floor, 2 count only. A lot of time elapsed.
If Joe Black wasn't scary enough, I could tell if he grabbed the chair.
Oh! Right in the midsection. Oh!
Rose, that wasn't thunder you just heard. That was a steel chair smacking Azrael's back.
Easily confused with thunder though. Nice chop there from Black. This was just going to be a gritty battle. Just a fight to the end. Nice forearm shot there from Joe Black.
Well, they're out amongst the people.
Fighting their way to the right of us here. Roving camera right on top of things. Oh, kick there from Black.
Our officials out here trying to keep the fans a safe distance.
You'd have to be insane to get too close to these two guys.
So this is Parrish.
There you go. Oh, Black by 2 points.
And finally answering back with some shots.
Nice headbutt there from Azrael. Both these guys got heads as hard as hickory. Fighting over towards the bleachers out of my sight here. After allowing Gray to call it.
Joe Black introduced Azrael's face to the bleachers.
Azrael.
Heavy chop.
You could hear that one, no doubt what he was doing there.
Now he's dragging Azrael up the bleachers.
Taking this fight up close and personal.
Joe Black trying to suplex Azrael.
Fighting.
Azrael fighting it off.
Fighting back and forth.
A peel off the bleachers.
Black took the tumble there. That suplex might have ended the night for sure. 2 count only there though. Azrael back to his feet.
Ooh, you can tell this fight's been taking its toll.
Absolutely laying the lumber on these forearms across the back.
Joe Black went straight in the eyes.
I was going to say he might have just awakened them with those.
Oh, right into the three-man wall.
Using every structure here to their advantage. And Azrael goes spilling into the fans from the opposite direction. Well, moving him here, positioning for something. Gonna put the chair on him. Oh! Senton on the chair. And that might have taken as much out of Joe Black as it did to
That's
Azrael.
what I was just sitting here thinking. Joe Black back on his feet.
Two nonchalant men.
You're not going to beat Azrael like that.
And I think both of these guys are willing to do whatever it takes to get the victory at this point.
I'm all for doing whatever it takes, but you're not going to beat Azrael.
That was more psychological damage there. Coming back this way, and the fans scurrying, as they should. Black going to take them to the other side of the gym now. Everybody's going to get a front row ticket for this one. Oh!
Well, I guess that's Azrael gets slammed onto the table, and then the table gets slammed onto Azrael.
You got it going and coming. What's Joe Black doing here? Getting a garbage can, it appears. Measuring up Brother Azrael. Oh! Just slides it into him.
You seen him revving up the motor. That was straight out of New Jack's playbook.
Oh! Looked like a soda can to the head there. Joe Black back in control. Really haven't seen anyone manhandle Brother Azrael like this in the last 4 years. There's action here at New Era Wrestling.
Azrael's used to being the one standing over him.
Oh, he's choking him now. Nothing the referee can do about it.
It's all legal.
If you choke a man unconscious, it'd be real hard to kick out. See if he submits here.
Azrael, if he chokes him out, he goes
Oh.
crazy.
Swings that chair up and over, gets enough to break it up.
Azrael gasping for his breath. Trying to get some air in his lungs. Trying to take advantage while he's got Joe Black down.
Oh! Delivers an impressive chair shot of his own. Black fighting back to his feet here. Oh! One more. Oh! And Joe Black just doesn't have any quit in him.
Oh, absolutely not. You don't earn a reputation like Joe Black has by just laying down and taking a beating.
He's able to get the hand up slightly there to block that blow on his head. Probably not enough. Cover. 2. Oh, that was almost it. You gotta wonder what it's gonna take for one of these men to put the other one away. Some brutal chair shots there and still able to kick out.
I don't know what it's going to take, but right now I'm loving the journey. Is there anything like watching two grown men just beat the absolute hell out of each other?
This is the definition of a hostile.
Oh! I know you're the bell kicker tonight, but Joe Black just rang Azrael's bells.
Yeah. Drops him there. Black trying to get back in control of this one after taking some heavy punishment. I was wondering what kind of diabolical thing it's going to take, because these guys hate each other and they don't want to lose. Working their way back this way. Chloe kind of caught in line of fire, almost got caught up there. Big chop.
Looks like they're coming up here by us.
I'd rather they didn't do that, to be honest with you. It's a dangerous place to be. I didn't sign up for this. Black stalking his way.
Stalking is the appropriate word.
So I hope he gets punched. Ow, what a kick.
This is what you wanted!
That's right. This is what he wanted. I don't think he envisioned it going this way.
Be careful what you wish for. I've said it many, many times. The risk of knocking on the devil's door is sometimes,
Oh, nobody home.
I was gonna say, sometimes that devil answers.
Azrael waiting though. Oh. Oh no, not on the stage. Oh!
Driver.
And I don't know if it.
Both men down.
Joe is motionless. All that impact on the stage, right on his head. Can Azrael get the pin here? Cover. Got him! Wow. Joe Black might need some medical attention after getting spiked directly on his head here.
Brother Azrael victorious, but both of these men absolute war.
I bet the kids, when they come in for lunch on Monday, will have no idea the brutality that took place in their lunchroom here. sure if this thing will ever be over.
He's marking his territory. He's claiming this victory. And a hard-earned one it was at that.
Absolutely. The two guys gave it their all, and Brother Azrael able to come out on top. But something tells me this won't be the end for them too.
He wanted this to be over. I don't know if putting his foot on Joe Black's chest. Joe's going to have the effect that he wants it to.
Back to his feet temporarily there. Trying to walk out on his own, but obviously that wasn't going to happen.
I think we can all agree that tonight has been an awesome night of action. But now, who's ready for the main event?
And another big match here and nothing but bangers tonight. And we're about to have another one with a brand new champion defending the gold for the first time.
Tough opponent for his first time.
Without a doubt. And really none more deserving than Dawson Kimbrell at this point.
Walking wild, chasing more, places show before I speak. Who's on free? I've been waiting all life.
James Phillips handpicked the face of what his idea of what his company should be. The dynasty, Dawson Kimbrell.
Sending the bodyguard in the back, just James Phillips and Dawson Kimbrell coming out on this. James has got him some fancy shoes on tonight.
Yeah, I was noticing those. I think he may have went straight at my good buddy James Harden's closet.
That's a blast from the past. He's probably hosting karaoke somewhere.
You hear the mixed reaction of the crowd to Dawson Kimbrell, former two-time openweight champion. And a little trivia for you, Smooth. Can you guess the only man who ever defeated me one-on-one, cleanly, no interference, no weapons, just straight up 1, 2, 3. Can you name that man?
James Phillips.
Dawson Kimbrell.
Well, that's quite a feather in his cap, if I do say so. Looks like James has something to say here.
Show a little respect for the future New Era Wrestling Open Champion.
He's right. This crowd's disrespectful.
And Dawson Kimbrell, when you win this match tonight, will you take home the belt? I got a surprise for you.
Even more incentive. Not only would be the champion, but James has got something special for him. You know, they say you're not truly a champion till you defend it at least one time. So.
They also say winning the title is one thing, keeping it is a totally different animal.
The champ is here.
But if anybody's up to the task, it would be the Misfit, Justin McKenzie. Dawson Kimbrell completely unbothered by this.
Dawson doesn't show you anything. If anybody's ever gotten in Dawson's head, he wouldn't let you know about it.
The following contest is our main event, and it is for the New Era Wrestling Open Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by New Era Wrestling owner James Phillips, representing the narrative, the Dynasty, Dawson Kimbrell.
You gotta wonder if this is one of those instances of Justin just not being smart enough to be scared, because he should be. But he seems pretty confident.
I will say I've not known Justin McKenzie very long, but he doesn't seem like somebody who knows what the word fear means.
Once again, the New Era Open Championship on the line. Justin McKenzie looking to defend it for the first time.
There's Mel. There should be a fantastic matchup between two of the premier wrestlers, not only in Alabama, not only in New Era Wrestling, but the entire South.
Absolutely. You know, you gotta wonder if that youthful exuberance will be enough to get past a guy that's as learned as Dawson Kimbrell.
And you
somebody
know,
with the experience he has.
Well, you know I'm going to be watching this match very closely because I've already let it be known. I'm also wanting to go after that open weight title.
Nice arm drag.
Yeah, very deep, Ricky Steamboat style.
Oh, reverse leapfrog. Pulling out that Saquon Barkley there. Oh! This one may be over before it starts. If it keeps this way.
I don't know if that was gum or Dawson's teeth that went flying out of his mouth after that super kick.
Some spittle, if nothing else. James Phillips getting close there to observe his guide.
Well, I know one thing, the narrative would be a very sad story for James Phillips if Dawson was to get counted out here.
Moonsault! What a landing from McKenzie. If that had been in the Olympics, he might have got a 10. No bounce, perfect.
Well, a couple of fans almost had a chance to take a wrestler home tonight.
Yeah. A little bit further and they'd have had some soul food for dinner as well. Fighting back is Kimbrell, but McKenzie tries to stay in control here and he'll throw him back into the ring.
McKenzie's not the guy that wants to win by a count. He wants to prove to everybody that he's the best. And the only way to do that is inside the ring.
A lot of times when you got something to prove, it works to your advantage, but sometimes it works to your detriment. And McKenzie,
Dawson's no dummy. He's not going to stand there and let McKenzie jump on him.
so this is cat and mouse game, and Dawson Kimbrell one of the best at it. He's making McKenzie use all this energy. Oh, nobody home though. McKenzie might have seen that one coming. Nobody home this time. Kimbrell with the shot in the midsection.
He shouldn't have that little war cry for the crowd. If you're going to kick somebody in the face, kick him in the face.
Oh, McKenzie able to flip through that somehow. Looked like gonna land directly on his head. Insaguri cover.
I don't think he got all that into though.
I'm sure he was a little frazzled from being upside down, falling towards the ground. You see a little bit of a hesitation there from McKenzie.
I think he thought he got rolled, but then he really did.
Kimbrell able to turn the tables. Both men down. Maybe that first little hint of adversity for McKenzie might have gotten into his head a little bit.
We talked about the aggression. You see if Alexander Lincoln. This is the most ruthless and aggressive version of Dawson Kimbrell.
He finally quit caring about what the fans think and got down to business. 1 count only, though.
I have known Dawson Kimbrell his entire career.
Kick to the back there. Shot to the midsection.
Can't find back.
Huge axe kick there from Kimbrell. Cover. 2 count only swapping pins here.
One thing you definitely cannot announce is the champion. There's one word that defines him, it's heart.
Oh, yeah.
Justin McKenzie is full of heart.
That's pretty much the only thing that's kept him going in a lot of cases.
Oh, Falcon Arrow from Kimbrell. This could be it.
He does the deal. 2 count only, though.
He's put away a lot of people with that Falcon Arrow. You can see he's completely shocked that McKenzie kicked out.
Or at least he's acting like he is anyway. You never know what's a mind game and what's real with Dawson Kimbrell. Back to his feet. They're just trying to embarrass the champion now. Gonna go coast to coast. 2 count only. McKenzie might be urinating blood for a week after that. Kidney first into the turnbuckle. James told me to. He's the owner.
I really want to listen to James Phillips.
Kimbrell taking his time here. Oh. McKenzie fighting back. James Phillips having at it with some old people here in the front.
Also, beating McKenzie to the draw with that forearm shot. Now just driving him into the corner.
Looked like he was trying to bend McKenzie's body into a capital C there. Had his tailbone nearly touching the ring post. Nice forearm shot.
I was awesome. There's one place that I wouldn't get McKenzie. I don't think I'd send him on the top row.
Yeah.
Nobody in the air wrestling is more comfortable on the top row than Justin McKenzie.
He certainly seems to thrive in the high rent district.
Dawson's trapping a tree of woe.
Trying to fight his way out. McKenzie has something else in mind. Double stomp! Oh, right there by the ropes. Dawson could have grabbed on and saved himself the effort of kicking out.
But instead he kicks out, again, playing mind games with Justin McKenzie. He's like, okay, you kicked out of my big move. I can kick out of yours too.
McKenzie in control for the moment, looking for the sliced bread perhaps, but no.
Double handful of hair. He's driving McKenzie back into the center of the ring. And now just raining down the punches.
Just punishing him here.
Dawson better be careful. This isn't no disqualification.
The referee liable to go home in a stretcher tonight, though. He keeps this up.
Well, he might do that, but Dawson will still leave without the openweight championship.
Could be part of the plan. You never know with Dawson. Trying to choke the life out of the young champ. Kimbrell, oh, shoulder first into the ring post. just going to dump him to the outside. What's Dawson doing here?
Dawson's just trying to play more mind games. Because you know he doesn't want Justin McKenzie to be counted out. You can't win the title that way.
You got to tell the referee about something. Yeah, those fans are unruly over there.
You better watch out for James Phillips.
Oh!
Showing his true colors again. Hitting Justin McKenzie.
I think he's stumbled. Something, I don't know if that was intentional.
He stumbled all right after he hit McKenzie.
Tomato. The referee trying his best to regain control of this one here. But you're absolutely right, McKenzie in a safe place, relatively speaking, on the outside till he gets dropped on the apron. Now back inside the ring. Oh!
Psyching out the crowd. He said he was going to do a flip. He says it snugs over the top rope with a stone. That's referee showing some authority here.
It's getting awful physical. You're taking your chances when you touch Dawson Kimbrell. Going to drop the knee and just grind it and get the pin attempt there.
Very nonchalant.
But grinding that shin right to the bridge of the nose while he did it.
Now just trying to grind Justin McKenzie down. Justin McKenzie fighting back with some right hands.
Referee gets out of the way just in time. What a lariat.
That little delay with the referee being in his way may have been what caused Justin McKenzie right there.
2 count only. And that could have been the beginning of the end for McKenzie.
I mean, that could have easily been a 3 count right there, but Justin McKenzie is the kind of guy that would not blame the referee.
There's nothing wrong with it. When somebody costs you a match, you point it out. Don't be afraid. Dawson perhaps getting a little frustrated though. He looks cool as a cucumber.
Drags the champ the way he wants it, heading to the top.
See what he has in mind here. High risk, high reward. He drops the elbow. And that might do it. Cover. We're gonna have a new champion just short.
You notice that elbow drop kind of jarred Kimbrell as well. Wasn't able to get to the pin as quickly as he had hoped.
That slight hesitation, could be the difference. Milliseconds count here in professional wrestling.
You see Dawson is talking to James Phillips. The frustration starting to set in.
Probably just going over their strategy here. I'm sure they have this game planned out. McKenzie in a bad way. Kimbrell
For his version of the Dragon Sleeper.
Oh, flips through. Oh, 2 count only. I thought that might be it. Somebody home. Oh,
Highlight kick.
Beautifully executed and both men down. Got this.
Give the champ precious time to catch his breath, get his bearings.
James Phillips trying to rally his man here. Nobody wants to see this thing end in a draw. That's for sure.
We really have to say the draw.
As much as possible.
McKenzie back on his feet. Kimbrell now back to his feet.
Oh, takes him down immediately, but Kimbrell bounces up. He might be on instinct here.
2 big forearm smash. Oh, and Kimbrell shuts it down.
Oh! Connects with a second one there. Kimbrell trying to get himself back to his feet.
McKenzie trying to get this crowd behind him.
Up and over. McKenzie lands it. He'll come in with a DDT.
If he can get to it, that could be it.
Trimble looks like a ragdoll cover. Oh! And what's it going to take, Greg?
2 3/4. Oh. Hey, here's Dawson security.
This guy hasn't been able to accomplish a whole lot. And, oh! Perhaps just enough to distract McKenzie. Oh, spins out.
The sliced bread.
There it is. Cover.
What? That's it.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Leg on the ropes. Referee calls for the bell, but realizes.
What's the referee's decision here?
Oh, wow.
Okay, he's
ejected.
security out of here. He's throwing security out, but I guess he's waving off the 3 count as well.
Oh!
Kimber was in the ropes. Dawson gets hit McKenzie with the cane.
That cane was handed down to James Phillips from his father, and it might bring home the championship here tonight. Oh, Kimbrell spikes him. Cover. 2, 3.
With a handful of time.
We got a new champion, Greg.
Sinks it in.
What a beautiful night. The belt back to where it belongs. Now maybe we can have a new longest reigning champion.
A heartbreaking loss to Justin McKenzie. Had the deck stacked against him.
If anything, it proves that last month was the fluke that it is. We all knew. Unfortunately for Cade Newton, he didn't get a rematch, and now Dawson Kimbrell, the new champion. What a turnaround. James Phillips joins forces with Dawson Kimbrell, and 1 month later we got a new champion. 3 weeks, in fact.
So this is the vision for New Era Wrestling and James Phillips had in mind.
He has executed it flawlessly. Kimbrell obviously been through it though as he's struggling to stand up with his ball.
It's a hard fought match. I mean, you've got to give all the credit in the world to Justin McKenzie had this match won had it not been for Dawson Kimbrell's security and James Phillips.
I mean, that's easy to say now. We don't know.
Cut that music. Let me give a proper introduction. The New Era Wrestling Open Champion, the face of New Era Wrestling's New Era, Dawson Kimbrell.
What an excellent night.
Cut that music again. Cut that music. Listen, I told you I had a surprise. Now listen, I'm not a manager. I'm not a manager at all. And all these people will be happy for me to say that. But I've had a guy calling me for a month now. And he is a great manager. Here's my gift to you.
Oh no. This is interesting.
We must have the dragon in the voice.
What does he have in mind here?
Apparently he's the man that can make the phone calls to James Phillips. He wants to be the new representation for Dawson Kimbrell.
have to fight it out for that.
Well, Jason said he's not a manager. He's a businessman.
Well, his plans worked flawlessly to this point. Crowd behind Dragon.
My, life is a funny thing. 2 years ago, I told you people about James Phillips. And here we are, all together, living in the moment. Dawson. You're the top of the heap. The king of the hill. You've withstood the test and you've beaten all the best. I guess that makes you the best. Well, I want to be the best manager. And the only way I can be the best manager is to manage the best people. The best wrestlers.
It's true.
The top guys in the business.
Get your flag into a winner.
Dawson, Dynasty, Champ, the best. And I want to manage the best.
Smart man.
It looks like Dawson Kimball's going to accept the offer. Extending a hand out to Dragon's clapping. After that sales pitch, you can go ahead and shake the man's hand. Did Dragon glitch out? Is there a glitch in the Matrix?
Something's going on here. Uh-oh. We all know that music.
I think it's kind of like Beetlejuice. We said his name. Is he going to?
Oh, maybe.
No, he's gone. It can't be.
It is him. He is here.
The original champion of champions.
I haven't seen him around the back all night long. And I would have been looking. It's Damien Seratone, one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm not real sure what he's doing here.
Very warm reception with Damien Seratone.
Not like the last time he was in this building. Dawson doesn't look like he knows what's going on here. Oh, he goes after Damien. He's going to take out the security guard and go after Kimbrell. So apparently this has all been a facade, if you will.
You've bragged about James Phillips playing all night. What a great thing played by the Dragon Syndicate.
I don't know what if I. Oh, security guard going to save the day.
Damien was looking for that brain buster of his. And now eyeballing that openweight championship.
Security tries to get it, but Seratone too quick. And what a elaborate ruse perpetrated by the Dragon and Damien Seratone here. I'm not sure quite what to think of this, Greg.
I think we know exactly what to think. Damien Seratone laying a claim. He wants a shot of getting that openweight championship back.
It looks like he has penciled himself in at the top of the list.
You know, I would love to get a rematch with Dawson Kimbrell. I want a shot at that openweight title as well. I want all the gold here in New Era Wrestling. But at the same time, I would be just as thrilled if it's Damien Seratone that I had to face for that title.
How magnanimous of him.
The original member of the Dragon Syndicate, Damian Saratone, the champion of champions.
Look at this
is
push
back.
BS.